Order sushi, June. Understood?
What in the world? That's your whole text? Just order sushi, June? It's like you're trying to hypnotize me with subliminal messaging. Except you're being so forthcoming about it, so I guess that makes it liminal messaging? What's going on?
Do I have to spell everything out for you? Our relatives are coming by to visit today. They are going to eat lunch with us. So I want you to order sushi, enough for everyone to eat. Got it? And make sure you do it quick.
Hold on, I'm making lunch for everyone right now. Like, I'm in the kitchen, getting the meal ready as we speak. Because a few hours before you demanded I order sushi, you demanded that I make lunch for everyone.
Tell me, June, why do you suppose I would tell you to stop what you're doing and order sushi? It's because you are taking too long. Everyone is starving over here, and you're still cooking. Is this fun for you, June? Do you enjoy humiliating me in front of my family members?
Trust me, of all the things I'm thinking right now, gee, this is fun isn't one of them. And I think I'm far too busy dealing with the humiliation you put me through to humiliate you back.
Excuse me? How exactly am I humiliating you, pray tell? Take a look in the mirror, June. You never graduated from high school and you're unemployed right now. You should be thanking your lucky stars that Travis agreed to marry you and provide you with room and board for the rest of your life. Because if he didn't, oh boy, you would have been in a world of trouble.
Let me get this straight. You're saying that the fact that I dropped out of high school and don't have a job right now is so humiliating that there's no way you can top it. Is that right?
I'd say that sums it up nicely, yes. I don't think I could bear to be out in public with a resume like that. You were such a flunky that you couldn't even make it through 4 years of high school. And as a result, you're so stupid that you can't even get by without having someone else support you.
My goodness, you don't pull your punches, do you? For the record, I was working right up until Travis and I got married. So I wouldn't really call myself unemployed. Most people would just say that I'm a housewife.
Yes, that is a rather pleasant euphemism for useless idiot woman who could never get hired by any company. Honestly, I would respect you a little bit more if you would just come right out and say the truth. You married Travis for his money. Go on, admit it. The only reason you wanted to join our family is so that you would never have to work another day in your life, you vile little leech.
I'll thank you not to refer to me as a parasite. I'm a human being, after all. And can I ask you a question? If you really hate me that much, then why did you give your blessing to Travis and I getting married?
What was I supposed to do? Lock him in his room and tell him he can't marry you? I figured he's an adult man. He can make his own decisions. But boy, was I wrong. Once I got to know you, it became clear that your education isn't the only thing that's lacking. Your character, etiquette, work ethic, every single facet of your personality is defective. I should have known you'd be this way when I first heard you dropped out of high school.
My personality is defective? What's that supposed to mean?
It means that you're not someone that can be trusted. You might do a good job of acting like you care about us, but when push comes to shove, you'll backstab us in a heartbeat. Finishing high school is so pathetically easy that any idiot can do it, and you couldn't. That means you're intellectually and morally deficient, the lowest of the low, the garbage of society.
You've just slandered an awful lot of people, you know. I mean, taking an entire category of people, ignoring individual circumstances, and calling them all the garbage of society? That sounds pretty morally deficient to me, but what do I know?
And now you're talking back to me, your mother-in-law. Oh, unbelievable. What in the world was Travis thinking when he married a woman like you? He's gone and thrown a giant glob of mud all over our elite family's good name.
So you want me to order sushi now? Fine. I'll call the place down the street. I think they do delivery. I'll make sure to order enough to go around. There, does that satisfy you?
I won't be satisfied until I have a plate full of delicious sushi on the table in front of me. I am absolutely starving. Oh, but I guess you must have gotten pretty used to starving, being born to a dirt-poor family and all. Maybe you don't understand how hard it is for us beautiful people to go too long without a meal.
Oh, for the love of...
Hey, June. Just letting you know the delivery guy left a few seconds ago. I'm glad I double-checked the shifts for today. Just as planned, your delivery guy is you-know-who.
Good. If it wasn't, then all of this would have been for nothing. Now I'm finally gonna teach that lousy, overbearing, vitriolic old hag a lesson she'll never forget.
Wow, from the way you're talking, I guess today is business as usual over there, huh?
I wish it were business as usual. She's even worse than normal. First, she demands that I make enough food for everyone to eat for lunch. Then, when I'm halfway finished, she texts me from inside the house and says she wants sushi instead. I know for a fact that she's taking advantage of the fact that Travis is out of town on business to really ratchet up the overbearing mother-in-law act.
Speaking of whom, have you considered talking to Travis about her?
Travis is a good man, and he cares a lot about me, so I know he'd take my side and tell his mom to lay off of me. But at the same time, he's far too nice to approve of the plan I have for her.
Yeah, that's a good point. He'd want to be more straightforward, like, Mom, please stop, and then boom, done. I bet he'd be really uneasy about me serving as your accomplice, too.
So, while the cat's away, the mice will play, as they say. Let's take care of this our way. And besides, I'm the victim here, so I should be the one to take the lead in fixing the issue. I am going to absolutely crush that woman with my own bare hands.
If I may, I would like to point out that my bare hands have done most of the heavy lifting in this particular revenge plot, thank you very much. When this is all over, I think I deserve some sushi myself. You're buying.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna throw an all-you-can-eat sushi party just for you. I really appreciate all your help, Chelsea.
And I'm glad to be of service. It's not like I had anything better to do. Actually, I didn't have anything to do at all. I'm unemployed. And I don't even get to say that I'm a housewife like you. I'm just a good old-fashioned, lazy, unemployed woman with plenty of time to kill.
Well, I'm glad I could put you to work. Idle hands are the devil's playthings, after all.
In that analogy, doesn't that make you the devil? June, you've got some explaining to do. I want answers and I want them now.
Wow, you seem upset about something. Are you all right?
Don't play games with me, little girl. You know what you did. And if you honestly don't know what you did, then you must be an even dumber, shameless wretch than I thought you were.
I'm racking my brain, and I genuinely have no idea what you could be upset about.
You pathetic imbecile. But this is only to be expected from you. I shouldn't be surprised at all. The doorbell just rang. It was the sushi you ordered.
Wow, they only just delivered now? That took longer than I expected. When I made the reservation, the website said it should have been delivered a half hour ago.
Don't try and change the subject. This isn't about the delivery man, so he was late. It happens. No, the real problem came when I opened up the box that he handed me and counted the number of meals. There was one too many meals in the box, June.
Huh?
Can't you even do basic math? There are 11 people in all eating lunch today. 11. But how many meals were in the box? 12. That's one too many. What are you going to do if a fight starts over who gets the extra sushi?
I counted. There are 12 people here today.
You are the worst, without a doubt, the worst hostess in the world. Carla ate a bunch of snacks waiting for you to cook lunch, and she can't eat any more. She doesn't need any sushi.
Wait a second. Isn't Carla 50? That sounds more like something a 5-year-old would do.
I can't believe you would pay so little attention to the needs of your guests. You can't read, you can't count. Is there anything a high school dropout like you can do? Hurry up and reorder the sushi.
Well, you could always just put it in the fridge and give it to your boyfriend.
Excuse me, what are you talking about? Boyfriend?
Yeah, your boyfriend. You know, the guy you're cheating on your husband with. You can give the sushi to him. Actually, don't put it in the fridge. Just hurry back to the door and call the delivery guy back. He's your boyfriend, after all.
You must have completely lost your mind. You're just making up ridiculous stories about me now.
Please, Madeline, don't debase yourself like this. The reason you want me to reorder the sushi isn't because I got the number wrong. It's because you want to see your boyfriend again, isn't it? I suppose I can understand how you feel. I'd give anything for Travis to come back into town and show up at the front door.
Oh, that settles it. You have lost your mind. You must be exhausted from all the cooking and cleaning I had you do. Your services are no longer needed today. You can go into your room and rest.
Wow, really? Awesome! Thanks a bunch! I was feeling really tired just now. Okay, so I think I'll go ahead and ask some of my social media followers about what I should do about your affair. I'll bet one of them can come up with a good plan for me.
What? No, you can't do that. It's not true. I'm not having an affair.
Don't you worry about a thing, Madeline. I'll be sure not to use your full name, just your initials. My mother-in-law, whose first name starts with an M and ends in Adeline, is having an affair with a sushi delivery man. His name starts with K and rhymes with 7.
Don't you dare post anything like that. They'll figure out it's me right away. And hey, how do you know his name?
Uh-oh. You just slipped up, Madeline. Looks like you are having an affair with Kevin.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant I didn't know how you knew his name because you didn't see him come to the door. He was wearing a name tag, so I knew his name, but there's no way you could have. I am not having an affair, especially not with Kevin. You're making all that up. It's all a ridiculous lie.
Oh, I see. I'm telling a ridiculous lie. Okay, then. In that case, I should probably go ahead and tell your relatives all about your affair, too. If it's really as ridiculous as you say, they won't believe me, right?
Do whatever you want. They'll never believe a word you say. In fact, they'll be furious at you for daring to slander me.
Is that so? Okay, well then, I'll head into the living room right now. Oh yeah, when I make my little presentation, I'll also be showing everyone this video for evidence.
What is the meaning of this?
Oh, wasn't it clear just from watching it? Then I'll explain. This is a video of you and Kevin, the delivery guy, that I took when he came to the door just now. As you can clearly see, Kevin provided service with a smile, and a hand, and a tongue, and maybe a few other things.
You were spying on me? How dare you?
I couldn't help myself. I just so happened to be witnessing something shocking. Before I knew it, I whipped out my phone and started recording.
That ridiculous excuse isn't going to hold up in court. You taking that video was an illegal violation of my privacy. I demand that you delete it all at once.
You know, I take back what I said about Kevin earlier. He didn't deliver late. He came right on time. He just spent an extra 30 minutes practicing tongue twisters with you on the front porch.
Are you listening to me? I demand that you delete that video immediately. I'll sue you if you don't.
Go ahead, make my day. All I need to do is point out that it was filmed in a public location and poof, case closed.
You little upstart. You've got no right to do this to me.
I've got to hand it to you. I used to think you were just an average, ordinary, boring, overbearing woman. But to make out with your boyfriend while your relatives are all right down the hall? Now that is excitement. Not only that, you made up some stupid excuse about there being one too many meals, then tried to make me reorder the food so you could do it all over again. I'd appreciate it if you could not make me an accomplice to your affair, thanks.
All right, I confess, I had a bit of a conversation with the delivery man when he came to the door. But don't fool yourself into thinking this proves anything.
But it does. It proves everything.
All we're doing is talking. You made up a rather vulgar story about us kissing, but that's not true. Sure, we were standing a bit close, but you can't prove that we were touching each other from this angle.
I don't know. There's a frame near the beginning where he has his hand around your back. Mind explaining that?
There was a mosquito on my back, and he swatted it for me. Oh, such a gentleman, isn't he?
Uh-huh, right, a mosquito. Okay, moving on then. What about the length of your conversation? You were talking to him out there for about 20 minutes.
It just so happens that he's an old acquaintance of mine. We were classmates in high school. We haven't seen each other in quite some time, so we had a lot to catch up on.
Okay, I see. So, does that mean you haven't seen this guy since back when you were in high school?
No, that's not the case. We met up at a class reunion about a year ago, and we haven't seen each other since then.
Oh, I see. I'm telling a ridiculous lie. Okay, then. You mean the one that they held at Banquet Hall downtown?
Yes, that's where it was. We ran into each other for the first time since high school at that reunion. Hey, wait a second. How did you know about my class reunion? I never even told you I was going, much less where it was being held.
But wait, there's more. I also know that it started at 6 o'clock p.m. on October 1st and ended at 10 o'clock p.m. There was an after party too, starting immediately after the reunion ended and was held at a bar near the banquet hall. It seems that everyone that attended the class reunion RSVP'd that they'd be attending the after party. However, 2 attendees said that something had come up and ended up not going to the bar with everyone else.
You're starting to scare me, June. How did you know?
You were one of those 2 people, and the other one was none other than the sushi delivery man, Kevin. I wonder where you 2 went after bailing on the party. Perhaps you went right next door to the banquet hall and booked a hotel room for yourselves? If you guys weren't so old, I'd say it's kind of adorable. It's like you were reliving a whirlwind high school romance.
I demand an explanation, June. How on earth did you find out about all that?
Oh, you want an explanation? Coming right up. I'll explain everything to your relatives right now. After all, they deserve to know about your affair, and I'm not going to spare any of the juicy details.
Wait, that's not what I meant. I want you to explain how you found out about that class reunion.
Ah, so that's what you meant. Sorry, Madeline, but an investigative reporter never gives up her sources. All you need to know is that I know everything, and I mean everything.
Oh no. You mean that you know about that?
Which that are we talking about? Is there perhaps something else that I should know about? Go right ahead, Madeline. Tell me all about it. I'm a good listener.
No, it's nothing. Nothing at all. Forget that I ever brought it up. I don't have any dark secrets at all, not a single one. And furthermore, I'm not having an affair. I don't even know who this Kevin individual is.
Oh, he's your classmate from high school. You just told me that you ran into him at your class reunion and that you recognized him when he came to deliver our sushi.
Nonsense. I don't remember any of that. All that I remember is that I never had an affair with him. That's all you need to know.
I gotta say, I'm kind of disappointed in your response here. You're an educated woman, Madeline. You graduated from college and everything. I thought you'd be able to come up with a slightly more convincing lie than I don't remember.
I wouldn't waste my superior intellect on responding to ridiculous lies from an idiot like you. Oh, go ahead and tell them whatever you'd like. It won't make a difference. It seems like you somehow managed to find out a few things about my class reunion. But you can't prove that I left that party with a man. If you can, then let's see some evidence on that.
Evidence, huh?
I knew it. You don't even have a single shred of evidence. I don't know which of my catty, gossipy classmates told you those lies, but they're just that, lies. And besides, that party was over a year ago. If there was ever any evidence, it's long gone now.
Is that so? All right then, if you'll just give me a moment.
Huh? What are you going to do now?
The video I just sent you was taken at the reunion by one of your old classmates. I looked through it several times, but I don't see you or Kevin sitting at the table with everyone else. You did attend the reunion, didn't you?
Yes, I did. And so what if I'm not in this video? Maybe I was in the bathroom or out of the frame or something. There are a million possible explanations for that.
This was the opening toast, though. Did you really happen to go to the bathroom while everyone was toasting to kick off the party? I guess that's not a complete impossibility.
Don't tell me you were making your entire case based on that one video. Oh, just when I thought you couldn't be any dumber. Who do you think is going to believe you if this is your only proof?
Hold on a second. Take a look at 10 seconds into that video. Everyone says cheers and raises their glass, and then the camera pans closer to the door.
Oh, no.
You see it too, huh? You and Kevin are holding hands and walking out the door. Wow, your classmate has a really good camera on her phone. This video is super high quality.
No, this still doesn't prove anything. It must just be two people who look like me and Kevin.
I see. So now your position is that there just so happened to be two people who looked exactly like you and Kevin at your class reunion. Even though you guys had the room all to yourselves?
Maybe they accidentally walked in the room, realized they were in the wrong place, and walked right back out.
I guess that's not an impossible coincidence. I guess there's only one way we can know for sure. I'll show this video to your relatives and see what they think.
No, don't do that. Please, June, can't you just let this go?
I also have testimonies from your classmates who came to the reunion. All of a sudden, you and Kevin were nowhere to be found. Another one of your classmates said they saw you and Kevin talking, then leaving the room together. It's over, Madeline. It's time to admit what you did.
No, I'll never admit anything. You're making all of that up. I don't believe a word of it.
I see. Well, in that case, I'll just have to head to the living room and roll the tape. Talk to you in a few minutes.
Don't you dare do that. June, stop this at once. June!
Madeline, where did you go? Everyone's looking for you. You're the one who invited all your relatives here today, and you're just gonna up and vanish like this? I don't think that's being a very good hostess.
Shut up, you vicious, scheming little she-devil. I can't believe you actually showed them that video. There was nothing for me to do but run away and hide. Oh, this is the worst day of my life. And you didn't just play the video from the reunion either.
That's right. I had a ton of videos to show them. Over the last few weeks, I've been working overtime gathering all the evidence of your affair that I could.
And my husband even saw the whole thing. What am I going to do now? How am I going to keep on living?
Well, I suppose the first thing you should do is settle your debts.
My debts?
You've racked up quite a tab at several unique bars around town. I had no idea that there was an entire industry of bars that cater to older women who want to enjoy the company of younger men. Now, you did stop going to these mommy bars once you started your affair with Kevin, but that doesn't mean that you don't have to pay your bills anymore.
So I was right. You did know about that.
I told you I knew everything, didn't I? I only didn't mention it before because it doesn't really pertain to the issue of your affair.
Then why bring it up at all? Does anyone else besides you know about this?
Well, I think it's safe to say that none of your family members know about it. For now, anyway.
Well, they already know about my affair, so I guess there's no point in hiding it now. I can't believe it. I never thought this day would come.
You sealed your own fate when you made an enemy out of me, Madeline. I hope you've learned a very valuable lesson. Don't mess with me.
Oh, I'm finished. My life is over. I don't know what to do. I can't go home, not after this. I don't think I could even bear to show my face anywhere near that neighborhood. I have to get as far away from there as possible.
Now, Madeline, running away from your problems isn't going to solve anything. You need to come back and face your problems head on, like a big girl.
You have no right to lecture me like I'm a child, like you're better than me. You're nothing but a high school dropout.
Wow, you're still going on about that even this late in the game? I might not have graduated from high school, but unlike you, I have the common sense and moral fiber to not cheat on my husband. Hey, Chelsea, I wanted to thank you again for all your help. I could never have pulled this off without you.
You don't need to thank me. I was glad to help. By the way, what do you want to do about Madeline? She's walking around town aimlessly with a panicked look in her eyes.
What? You mean you're still following her?
Well, yeah. Tailing your mom is basically all I've been doing for the last month. And since I don't have anything better to do, I don't know, it's kind of become like a hobby of mine.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about her anymore. I doubt she'll be coming around here ever again. I imagine they're going to start divorce proceedings pretty soon, so we can just leave everything else to their respective lawyers.
Aw, really? Man, just when my life was getting exciting. Oh well, I'll find something to do eventually. I guess this is mission accomplished then?
Yep, this mission was a smashing success, Chelsea.
It was, wasn't it? Now, let's get down to business. Since this was your first request, I'll be generous and knock 50% off my fee.
Your fee?
Well, duh, how much do you think I've spent tracking your mom's every move? Plus, I'm going to need a healthy amount of capital if I'm going to get my business going.
Business? What kind of business are you going to start?
Once again, duh, I'm going to start a private detective agency. I was really thorough, wasn't I? I got you everything you could possibly want and then some.
Well, yeah, I have to admit, you have a point. Your information was really useful.
Right? So I'll be sending my bill in the mail. Be sure to pay up before the deadline. So, who's next on the chopping block? Is there anyone else you want to get revenge on?
No, I'm good. Madeline was the only person I have a problem with right now.
Oh, where am I going to find my next customer then? Maybe I could sell all my information to someone who's just as ticked off at your mother-in-law as you are.
Yeah, in any case, I'm glad you're not unemployed anymore. Not long after that, Madeline and my father-in-law got divorced. Plus, her family was so disgusted by her affair that they all cut her out of their lives, too. I found out after the fact that they weren't too happy about the way that she had been treating me. After everything came to light, they all offered me sincere apologies for not sticking up for me sooner. But for me, I'm actually kind of glad that they didn't say anything to her. I like to take care of my own problems in my own way. Tucker came back into town the very next weekend, and boy was he shocked to hear about what had transpired while he was away. His mother did a very good job of putting on a good act while he was around, so he never even realized what she had been doing to me. So, he did his fair share of apologizing to me too. He said he felt like a failure as a husband. But I told him that I don't blame him for anything. His mom is a good actor, so there's no way he could have figured it out without me telling him about it. I also said that if he wanted to make it up to me, he could always take me on an exotic tropical vacation. Things only kept getting worse for Madeline after her divorce. Due to her rampant infidelity, she got absolutely nothing in the divorce, and she was left totally penniless. However, she still had her massive debt to deal with. She tried to get Kevin to help her out, but it turns out he wasn't really all that interested in a relationship with her, so he kicked her to the curb. The last I heard, she was living alone in an old run-down apartment building on the outskirts of town. Chelsea got her private detective agency up and running, and she's hard at work looking for customers. Sometimes I worry about her, but she is getting a decent amount of business, and any employment is better than no employment. I never expected that asking her to follow my mom would have led to this, but I guess life throws curveballs from time to time. I hope that she becomes the best private detective in town.